Yo, 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 what's good? I bet it's like fucking nostalgic hearing this fucking voice, man. This is me. You're not dreaming. I'm back, kinda. I've been off Halo quite some time. I've been occasionally playing every so often, but for the most part, I haven't been into the whole game. I tell you, man, I'm not gonna dump all these personal problems on you, but like, diabetes fucked me up a bit, and I don't know, injections were hurting, just shit like that. I was getting headaches. I wasn't motivated to play. I wasn't motivated to do too much on that side. I was just kind of just enjoying other shit, and I don't know. I kind of like I won't go into that, but another thing was my brother. He's all these. He's been doing drugs since like fucking like 15 years old. He's 23 now, and all the shit's kind of caught up to him recently, and he's got some like kidney problems now, and that's kind of fucked him over. So I'm trying to be there for him for that. Again, not looking for anything. I'm literally just telling you guy to guy like what's been going on. I haven't been on. I've just been doing that kind of shit. Just going through the motions really. But other than that, you guys want to hear what I think? Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear. I've got the comments here. You're saying, Tom, what do you think of Gamescom? Tom, what do you think of the new map shown? And I watched a bit of the tournament, and this is kind of something that struck out to me, is that like I wasn't all that excited to look at the new maps or Halo 2 Anniversary. Like, I had it in my head. I knew Sanctuary was going to come out. It just had to. It's that map. It's a fantastic map, and but the fact being was that it's so weird that I could only watch about 10 minutes of this gameplay and 10 minutes of the tournament, and I kind of got bored, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the game again, like when I watched it on Ascension for the first time, I kind of thought, I pointed everything out. I thought, this looks like Halo 4. This looks like a shitty version. No, this looks like a better version of Halo 4. The sniper looks edited, looks like a Halo Reach sniper. Sniper looks good, don't get me wrong. There's no glitches, that kind of sucks in my opinion, but then if you want to have that argument, knowing that Scuff will be around, it's very debatable whether glitches will even fucking matter on a skill gap level. So, back to the original thoughts, I wasn't that excited to see or keep watching the gameplay. Like I know what Halo 2 Anniversary is. I'm more focused on looking at Halo 2 Classic. Do you know what I mean? Like Sanctuary, yeah, it looks nice. You know what I mean? I think it looked a bit dark in the middle. I think we can all agree on that at some point. Like there's some really bright bits on the map, but then when you get into Ring 2, or in that circle, you kind of, it looks a bit dark. I don't personally like that. I'd like if the map had like the kind of same levels of brightness. Like when I'm on Halo 2, I love that Sanctuary is just completely kind of the same color. Like it's not too dark when you get into Ring 2, so you can see people properly. I don't know. Maybe it's YouTube, and 60 frames per second. I don't think we can even judge 60 frames per second watching it on YouTube. Again, I think you'd have to have it in front of you, like just playing it. But again, that kind of stuff doesn't matter to me that much. Again, it's just the fluidity of gameplay that I care about, and it's more of just a typical thing to just you just want to have that game that just flows well. You don't want to have problems right off the start of the game. Like I can just imagine myself logging into Halo 2 Anniversary and just straight away shit's pissing me off, grenade hit markers, being outplayed for the wrong reasons. That just doesn't sound nice to me. The one thing I am happy about is I'll finally get to get off XBC's lag. I cope very well, I think, with the lag. I do put up good numbers a lot of the time, and it'd be nice to play on a good host, or however that's gonna work. Let me get on to the next topic. Well, I'll go back to this in a bit, but ranks, man. Now this is fantastic. If this is true, what I've heard, because I haven't personally looked into it that much, but A lot of people hitting me up like, dude, every game has the same as Halo 2 rank system. The emblems look the same, man. You got your crescent moon symbol when you get to about 46 and all that, whatever, And that's just fucking awesome. I mean, this is Tom's best commentary made, a year ago. Why Sprint ruined Halo. I was adding all this shit about ranks in there. That was probably my best that probably got about 10,000 odd views. Probably my most high viewed video, and it was like my most important one as well. That video means a lot to me personally, because I feel like I know that went around the forums. I know that employees and foreign people saw that. Like it went pretty big for what it was at the time, because Halo was so dead. It was spread a lot, and you know, just Halo 2 ranks for all games. Like it's like it was the perfect thing. I hope they have the leaderboards somewhere. Like if they're replicating it like exactly like Halo 2, then good jobs 343. I can't fault you guys. Doing your Halo 2 anniversary thing, I don't really give a fuck about. I'll be honest with you. I care about Halo 2 Classic, and I care about Halo 1. I don't really give a toss about Halo 3, and I don't really care about Halo 4. Those just don't matter to me. I'm into the old school game, and you guys know what I'm like. I'm trying to get the skill gap going so I can make bigger plays, I can do cooler things, I can just stand out from the crowd. That's what I wanted to do, pretty much. And if we go into like how I even got separated as a YouTuber, I got slightly recognized or whatever, I'd say that was because I just didn't jump on the bandwagon and support Halo 4. I mean, if you look at my first video on Halo 4, I had a series of Halo 3 leading up to the release of Halo 4, and like the first game I played with my boys, we were just fucking like, I was just like, dude, this is just fucking horrendous. I was like, I can't believe what I'm even looking at. I went in straight away, just fucking attacked the game. It got like 54 dislikes or some bullshit. It had like half likes, half dislikes. Like it was very in the middle. Some people were saying, Dom, you're bang on right, this game sucks dick, this is like Reach. And then there were some people like, you're a fucking idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, just shut up. And I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna leave that commentary there and just focus on like, because I admit that I was a bit outspoken in that first ever Halo 4 commentary. I was kind of like making a bit like random statements, but you could definitely justify them throughout like my entire YouTube, I'm not going to call it career, but just all the videos that I've done. You can see where I was coming from when I explained it better. And yeah, it's just awesome to know that people still comment every so often. They say, Tom, I don't comment often, but I do watch your videos, and maybe I should throw in a comment or two every so often to let you know that you're doing a good job, or that we appreciate the videos. And it's good to know that there's those quiet people, but as long as I'm doing some kind of entertainment for you and you're enjoying the gameplay, then that's awesome to me. Personally, I need motivation to do this, because I don't make money off it. It's not something that's really gonna like affect my life completely, but like I do enjoy just having a community of people to talk to about Halo, and just that's a cool thing to me. And again, I haven't been uploading very much. I've been doing a few guitar videos just because that's another one of my hobbies that I really enjoy. But yeah, again, just on the Halo 2 ranks, that's fantastic. You're giving us Halo 2 Classic, you're giving us Halo 2 Anniversary, which I don't care about, but there's a lot of people that do care about that. And this is what I'm saying. I never wanted 343 to just cater to one community. I always said, please cater to both, because it's only fair. If you're going to make a competitive community, then give them ranks, give them consequence if they lose, and then give them a social playlist. Why fuck that up in the first place? It never should have fucked up. But an interesting way to look at it, right, is that they said that Halo 2 Anniversary is what they wanted it to be, or what they wish they could have done. And if that is what they wish they could have done, then that's quite sad, because this game that I love, was a mistake, and it wasn't meant to be what it was, and we're just lucky we got the game. And you know, we would have even never known what kind of skill gap glitches would have given, you know, in Halo if it wasn't for like Halo 2 and Halo 1. You know, and these developers just starting off in their career, you know, trying to make a game, and it's just so crazy to think that the older games create a skill gap through broken mechanics. I love that. You know, that goes for Gears of War 1, you know, that goes for Counter-Strike, that goes for, you know, some of the old COD 3 game, you know, I played that. That was just a good time in general, some awesome times, and I can just remember all the glitches that gave you some kind of advantage if you could learn them and get them down well. Yeah, man. Again, if you want me to like go deep into Sanctuary, I thought obviously the graphics look amazing. I don't know why they were playing with rockets in the middle. I thought that was kind of retarded. Again, I just think sword's such a better you know, it's such a better like weapon to have in the middle, because you know, rockets in that kind of proximity, dude, you know, in Ring 2, it's kind of mad, but it's whatever. Yeah, I'm just glad I'm looking at Halo 2. Like, I'm clicking on YouTube, and on my newsfeed I'm seeing stuff about Halo 2 Anniversary. If we go back a year ago, or you know, there wasn't much talk about Halo 2 at all. I was one of you know, only people that was uploading Halo 2, other than a few other people. And we didn't even know if Halo 2 was going to be kind of recreated. I always had it in my mind that there should have been something, because there was a Halo 1 Anniversary, and when it came to 2014 November, there was gonna have to be something dedicated to Halo 2. So I always put my kind of like focus on that. But for the most part, I was focused on why Halo 4 sucked so much, and that's why you guys enjoyed it, you know. So yeah, the tournament in general for Gamescom was pretty good. I'm quite chuffed. There was, you know, a load of European players. You know, I know Chalky, I know some of these guys. You know, it was cool to see that the game was played again by some of the European players, and they just get to show off what they're some decent players. You know, I saw Chalky's overkill on Sanctuary. That was pretty dope. I thought, you know, I just thought the game in general looked basic. I can't put it any different. Like, without glitches, the game seems basic to me. It's like a better Halo 3, but it's got Halo 4. It looks like Halo 4. You just can't deny that, man. Like, the beatdowns, you know, just the movement in general. The shooting even looks the same, except there's no like recoil and or whatever it was, no bloom. It just reminds me of it. I think it has the same graphical layout, just the look of it, you know. But this is what we always said, if they just tweaked Halo 4 just a tiny bit, it probably would have been Halo 2 Anniversary. Do you see what I'm saying? If they put a few patches in, it would look a bit like Halo 2 Anniversary, just without the new maps like Sanctuary and stuff. If you played Halo 2 Anniversary on Haven, you can kind of see the similarities of how the game looks. I don't know if I'm confusing you, but maybe you understand what I'm saying. Like, as I said, I'm a pretty analytical person. Like, I do look into like the details of things. I know what separates a game from another game, and you know, so if we looked at Halo 3, you can just see that was a basic game, but it was all like team shooting and team shot. If we go to like the older games like Halo 1 and Halo 2, there's a bigger difference on what one player can do. Like, one player can go destroy another team, just from the difference of having speed of VR and speed of movement. When on Halo 3 you kind of need to be clever with your pushes. Like, if you're on the pit, there was always the, you know, LMI Warrior legit, they would always push together through like long haul or green, because team shot's always just going to wreck one guy. And that's what I'm saying. I know the difference, and I think the Halo 2 Anniversary will be basic. That's all I can say. I think it'll be a basic game, but I think it'll be a good game. Halo 3 was a good game. I think if Halo 2 Classic can live up to what I think it could be, then I think that's going to be like the ultimate game alongside Halo 1 if that lives up to what it could be. Again, this was Tom. I hope you enjoyed, you know, the commentary. Again, I couldn't really talk on much because again, there's only been like one new map released, so, and there was a tournament, you know. So again, you know, I hope you enjoyed it. One more thing, can anyone let me know if the clan system's coming back or if that's just a no? Because I think that'd be really cool. You guys know what I think of the clan system. If you don't, check out some of my old commentaries and what I thought Halo 2 Anniversary should be. Again, let me know what you thought. If you got any new news, always hit me up with it, because eventually I will make a commentary on it. I'll put my thoughts in. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.